Hey, it's Steve. It's let's see, 7:45 on Tuesday, June 3rd, and I want to go ahead and talk about what's going on in the surf. I mean, besides the high pressure swells that are going to be coming in, so like areas like New Smyrna, Sebastian areas, and areas north of Sebastian, you're going to start seeing those high pressure swells really be the only thing out there that's going to be pushing waves in. So, which is fine. I've had some really good times up in New Smyrna with some high pressure swells, and believe me, it's nothing better than that. Surfing a nice chest high, perfect little warm swell. So that's what you're going to be getting probably for the time being until the hurricanes start pushing stuff in, and that's what I want to get into. This is my segue into the hurricane season. There's a lot of activity that's already occurring. Obviously, we saw Arthur develop down the Western Caribbean, and I do believe that's going to be a hot spot for this year, and also much of next year and the year after. So I do think that area, as the last 2 years have passed us now, and we've had some really pretty peaceful seasons, which is okay with me. I do believe that we're going to be running into some active periods. So, oh, here comes Mikey's son. Oh.
I don't know, because he keeps hitting Jack down.
Oh, that's not nice. Hey, can I just do this report? I'll be in a second, okay?
Okay.
Bye. So I do think that as this year starts up, we're going to start seeing a lot more energy being driven into the north than the south. Like in Central America, we're going to start seeing a little more activity getting pushed into the Yucatan and into the Gulf of Mexico, which is different from last year and the year before, where most of the energy was being driven westward, straight into the land, and never really dissipating out from that point on. So as we see this occur, we're going to start seeing storms hit, Texas and Louisiana and Mississippi, Alabama, and the Panhandle of Florida. Those are going to be the hot spots. I'm not going to count out the west coast of Florida. That they may see some action as well, possibly early in the season as well. So I think we should prepare ourselves for a much more active season this year, and we'll see what happens. But watch the patterns. I mean, as the winter went on with the Midwest seeing a lot of snow this year, a lot of tornadic activity, which is normal in most periods, but the snow is something that tells me that the high pressure area, that's the left sector of that high pressure has been shifted over a little bit, and that basically demarks that end of the high pressure. So it's shrinking down. And I think it's pulling in a little bit, maybe even moving slightly east to the high pressure, besides weakening. So as that happens, there's going to be more action coming up through that area, which means the Western Caribbean and the Southern Gulf of Mexico are going to be the hot areas. Also, I would say probably most of the Caribbean. So we'll be seeing a lot of storms rise up from that area and head northwest and north. So watch it. I'm going to watch it this year. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I think we're going to have a couple years of activity here that we're not going to necessarily welcome. But that's life living in Florida, I guess, So in the meantime, get your high pressure swell, get on a plane, travel somewhere. I will talk to you guys later, and I think we're going to have a treat for you probably later on this month, possibly some other footage of some other things that we're doing here. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.